Hi, good morning. It's Saturday, the 27th of April. Hope everybody had a great week. Um, just want to let you know I recorded my review of Avengers Endgame and then my spoiler review of Avengers Endgame. I just have to render them. I did the thing with the green screen, and so now I just have to basically render it, put my intro and stuff on it and credits, and then I'm going to upload those while I'm watching movies. Like I said, I saw Avengers twice yesterday. It was a great experience. Aside from one thing I want to talk about that happened during the second showing of it. First I saw it at 8:30 on the regular theater, and then I went at 42nd Street AMC Theater, and then I went to 34th Street, and I saw it in IMAX 3D. Okay, both times were fully packed, and I like seeing, especially movies that first come out that everybody wants to see, and see it with a packed theater because I like the reactions and stuff. I think they're natural, and we got some great reactions, uh, from the crowd during moments in that movie and stuff. Like, um, like I said, I did a regular review with no spoilers, and then a review with spoilers and things I didn't like. Those videos are going to be on this channel, and I may do one more video for my other channel, Paul Views and Opinions, where I nitpick more, I guess, or say more, get into depth a little bit more about things. But that video I may record and then upload that tomorrow. And hopefully maybe I'll do a hangout video with a couple of fellow YouTubers. I gotta see if they want to contact me. Usually they contact me and we set a time. So maybe we'll do that in the future. So maybe look out for that. But anyway, oh yeah, speaking of the second time when I was seeing it in IMAX 3D, it rained. Uh, when I left the house, it wasn't raining, and when I came out of the fit, and then it started raining. I think once I got to the theater, but then it was when I left 34th Street. I mean, when I left because it was like about an hour, 15 minutes between movies. So I went to Comic Place, Comic Universe, and I hung out there for a little bit, looked at comics and stuff. And then I walked to 34th Street, and when it got to my seat and everything, and we were sitting down waiting for the movie to start, and a lot of people were coming late and stuff. I got a seat purposely on the end at the very end of the aisle, so that way, in case I had to go to the bathroom, I can be proud to say that I stayed through the whole movie without going to the bathroom once for both times. For those 6 hours, I held my I held my urine. Okay, I want to put it that way. So I was able to watch the movie all the way through without even getting up. And I know I could do it because I've done it before. I've seen the Lord of the Rings movies and stuff, and the Hobbit movies and stuff. So I've done it before. So I was fully prepared to do it. Exactly. But what I was saying is that people were coming, people were running, coming in all times and all that stuff, and the theater was pretty much full, and there was a lot of people that were sitting in seats that weren't belonging to them, and then I think they may have sold people the same seat twice because I remember we were watching, we're sitting there watching, a lot of people. I saw some people get up and other people coming and showing them their tickets, and some people got up and had to move. There was a few people that did that, and then there was I guess the movie had started. The movie was like 15, maybe 20 minutes in or so, and I guess you see a couple come like further down from me, were coming in, and they were, I guess, trying to get it to their seats, but there was somebody sitting there, and a guy. They started having an argument back and forth. Said, "No, that's my seat. No, that's my seat." And the guy said, "No, I'm here. I'm not leaving." Then the guy left. Then he brought back somebody, I guess, from the theater, and then they eventually made the guy that said he wasn't leaving. They made him and his girlfriend get up, and then you see them walking up and down and the aisle, and he's checking other people's seats and stuff. So it was like a mild distraction, what this was going on while the movie was playing, and then the guy, he took him off somewhere else, but I think they may have sold the same tickets to the same people, or maybe the guy who was sitting in the wrong seat, which happens, which is, I guess, but that was weird. And then there was a guy that like halfway through the movie came down and he sat down in the aisle, which I thought was weird. And he sat down there for a couple of minutes, and then he got up and left. That was just very weird. But anyway, but other than that, I had a great experience. Uh, anyway, like I said, look for those videos. I'm gonna finish rendering those videos while I'm here because I'm gonna stay home. I saw it twice, Avengers Endgame twice today. yesterday, and I want to see it again next week. I'll probably see it again next week. I was thinking about going to see it today again because I really liked it, but I want to stay home and watch some movies that I have here that I want to get caught up on, and I'll just go again next week and see it again next week because I absolutely enjoyed it. But I'll save that for next week. Anyway, excuse me. Um, so what was I going to say? Oh yeah, so look for my reviews of Avengers and Avengers Endgame with spoilers and without spoilers. Okay, okay. I think my spoilers review is about 40 minutes. I think because I kind of went in length about certain things, and I may have copied myself on certain things. I was trying to cover everything, but I know I missed a few things, and I may, like I said, that's why I may just do another video where I actually write things down. But because I was trying to go from my memory and stuff. So, but anyway, oh yeah. Now speaking of work, it was an interesting work week because we're listening for. Remember, I think I mentioned this a couple of weeks back. We had interviewed a guy for the position because the other guy Jonathan got transferred to another department. So that was like now it seems like almost a month ago that we interviewed the guy, and apparently they were waiting for his background check to come back, and still, I talked to my boss this week, and she said they're still waiting on his background check, which I thought was weird because the guy is currently working for Goldman Sachs, so you would think, his background check would clear that fast, but I don't know unless something came up. So we're technically still waiting for his background check, but like I said, we have a temp, the woman that's working for us is temp, and she's a good worker, so we have her. But this week was kind of weird because one of the guys, he's an older guy, he took off Tuesday because his daughter was having a baby, so he took off that day. Then he decided to check off Wednesday, and then he decided to call in Thursday saying he was taking Thursday and Friday off too. So basically, he took 4 days off without you know without proper notification. Because you're supposed to if you're gonna when you're sick you just you call in, but when you take vacation days or Florida holidays or whatever, you gotta you usually put it in to get recognized. And my boss came to me Friday and said that he wasn't supposed to do it that way, and she's right about that. I know he was saying that his daughter had maybe like a medical issue. She's still in the hospital because of high blood pressure or something, and I understand that. But you're not supposed to take off 4 days in a row like that without actually putting it in. So he's lucky. I think he's lucky in a way that because I think she could technically she could write him up for that, but I don't think she will because she's a decent person and stuff. But you're not supposed to take all those days off in a row like that, and he knows it. So I don't know if he's gonna get paid for that as much as maybe the first day, maybe, but I don't know for the Thursday and Friday he's gonna or he may not because that's unplanned absence. So I don't think you can do that 4 days in a row like that. So he may not get paid for that, but it depends on how she puts it in, I guess. But anyway, I'm happy for him. He got his grandkid and everything else. But that was very weird. But anyway, excuse me. Yeah. So today, excuse me. Excuse me. I also found out about my brother. I don't know if I mentioned. I probably mentioned this in a video before. Not my oldest brother, but my second oldest brother. He's getting out of jail on the 21st of May, and originally the plan was for my brother to go pick him up, but we found out that they don't want my brother. I talked to the lady. She called me. I guess the lady that's handling this parole, and that's another thing I didn't know about because my brother did like almost 12 years, or it'll be almost 12 years that he'd done it. So I thought after that since they made him do his full sentence, but apparently he has to be on parole for 5 years after that. So, which I didn't know. So the lady was trying to check to see that he was going to live with me or live with my sister. And my sister, she moved and she's living with her ex-husband now who has Parkinson's, and she's kind of taking care of him in a smaller apartment. So my brother can't move in with her, and he can't move in with me. I work full time, and I live with my stepfather here, and he can't live with us because my brother needs structure. He needs a place to I'll be working full time. I still work full time, so he needs a place. He needs structure. So the lady explained to me that they're looking to put him in a program where he can go, where they can where he has structure and stuff, where he because that's what my brother needs. He doesn't need idle time. He needs to be structured, where where to go, where to do, and all that stuff. And I think that putting him in a program, and then he has to apply to get Social Security again, and Medicaid and stuff. He has to apply for those things again, and they're going to help him with that, which is what he needs, and that's why he needs a program. And they said my brother can't pick him up, because if he picks him up, he's going to be responsible for him. And my brother's not. My oldest brother and him don't get along, so that's a bad idea. So they said, when he gets out, they give him a bus, they give him a ticket, and put him on the bus, and let him come down to the program they're going to put him in, and then he'll stay there at the program, and then we'll see him, and he can come up and stuff. But he's going to be on parole, so he has to be responsible. He has to check in with his parole officer, I think, at least once a week or something, but they're going to be working with him to try to get his SSI back, get his Medicaid back, and then hopefully put him in a program where he has structure and all that stuff. And me and my sister want to meet with him, because I think that week is Memorial Day week. So I get off a half day, I think, that Friday. So maybe me and my sister will go downtown and visit with him, and have lunch with him, and explain, we're getting up in age now, so you're going to have to fly right and stuff, because, at this point, you're too old to be, or any time is too old to be going back and forth to jail. But it really is his last shot to show, especially with all we went through these past 12 years. That's a whole nother video. I don't want to go off on a tangent about that. But anyway, like I said, so what I'll do is, like I said, after I render this one and upload it, I'll probably watch 2 movies. I'm going to probably watch this Justice League and the Fatal 5 movie, and probably another movie I have there. And then I'll go food shopping and movie shopping and stuff. And my brother wants me to send him a package, so what I gotta do is, let's see, I don't know if I'll do it this week. Well, maybe I should do it. What I have to do is, or maybe I don't know. Yeah, maybe I'll do it. Or maybe I can do it after work Friday, Monday. What I can do is, I'll have my stepfather buy a box from the post office tomorrow. And what I'll do is, after I come from work on Monday, I'll go to the dollar store and buy a bunch of stuff for my brother, and put it in the box when I get home Monday night, and then address it, then give it to my stepfather to mail out on Tuesday, which kind of makes sense. I'll do it that way rather than have me carry all the stuff back today. That's what I'll do. I'll give my stepfather money to buy a box from the post office, and then what I'll do is, after work Friday, I keep saying Friday. See, after work Monday, I'll go down the hill and the dollar store and buy a bunch of stuff for him, and then put it in the box when I get home, and tape it up and address it, and then I'll have my stepfather wheel it to the post office that's closest to us right here, which I didn't even know was still open until a couple of months ago, right? And then and let him mail it out on Tuesday, so my brother gets it by the end of next week. I'll do it that way. But anyway, so I'm gonna do some movie shopping, food shopping. I'll get back, but hopefully I'm gonna upload those reviews for Avengers and Avengers with spoilers on this channel before I go food shopping, and then, like I said, I'll do my review of whatever 2 movies I watched, and then my Blu-ray update and stuff, which I'll upload those tomorrow, and then maybe tomorrow I'll do another video about Avengers Endgame and stuff. Maybe I'll do for the other channel. But anyway, I'm rambling. Okay, I hope everybody have a good weekend. Okay, like I said, it rained. It rained yesterday, but you know what? The funny thing, as soon as I came out of Avengers Endgame the second time, it wasn't raining anymore. It stopped raining, and now the sun is out. So So hopefully it doesn't rain today. I gotta look at the weather. So I don't know if it's gonna rain anymore. But anyway, hope everyone have a great weekend and stuff. Okay, I have links to my social media in the description box: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Also have the link to my other channel, Positive Views and Opinions. Like I said, I may record another video for Avengers Endgame, a shorter one, with maybe nitpicks or stuff. Just and just a different video for that channel. Do that tomorrow and upload that tomorrow. I also have a Mr. Nightmare video reaction that I recorded. I got to upload that, but there's one more I want to add because I usually like to do them in twos. So there's one more I have to react to, which I may do later today, and then upload those tomorrow. Okay, while I'm sitting here waiting for Game of Thrones, which should be great tomorrow because tomorrow should be, I think, is the official episode that's going to last. Is the battle with the Night King? I think so. That episode's supposed to be like an hour and a half. So I'm looking for that's going to be intense tomorrow. Can't wait for that. Anyway, hope everyone had a great weekend. Stay safe, be well. Go see Avengers Endgame. Okay. It's awesome, totally worth it. Okay, and take care. And this is Trepacer saying so long and take care.